As I said, cleaning is a process. And what we believe here at Healthmark is that you must understand all the factors. And so what we reinforce is what you have learned from your automated washer company is that there are many different variables or factors, and some of them are the actual spinner arms and the rack and so on. So we've developed a quality process, something that you will do minimum weekly, preferably daily, is that you will actually check the different spinner arms. Are they free of debris? Are they all there? Are they attached? Are they spinning properly? Are the bushings intact? And you will put yes, no. You'll also look inside the chamber. Is there any staining or any film there or anything you can see? If there is, you would check yes and make a comment. Also, to reinforce cleaning the strainers. Those are very, very important in the washers. So again, it's a checklist for you to go through and make sure you're doing it so that you're making sure that washer is working as optimally as we can. Because we do know if you have block spray arms, that prevents the water from coming through, and then it prevents it from getting on the instruments. All washers have spray arms on the top and the bottom. What you want to do is look on the inside of the chamber. When you see whiteness, like what I'm seeing here, that's starting to build up of calcium or detergent. So what you need to do is look at your dosage. Are you getting too much? Do you need to descale the inside of the chamber because it should be clean? The other thing is, you know, there are a lot of different screens in that. You should be doing this at least on a daily basis, hopefully every shift, because think of this. This is a fine screen, and what happens when there's debris, think of the old-fashioned cheese grater. The pressure of the water is so intense, this will take these little pieces and then it'll get fine, and they'll go through here and they'll make their way into the different spray arms. And then that blocks the spray arms. So again, if you block those spray arms, you're not getting what you need, the temperature, the water, the cleaning solution, the rinsing solution. So again, inspecting this is part of your quality process, and that's what's important. There's many different types of washers. Each one are different on where the screen's located or the type of spray arm, but you need to check and do that on a regular basis, minimum daily, preferably every shift, or when you see it's plugged up. So again, this allows you to do a check sheet, to provide this information, so if there is something, you can go back and work with the preventive maintenance people or your biotech or whoever is fixing the machines, and you can get it running optimally. The other thing you'll see on our checklist that is very important, you would put your day, your facility, the washer if it has a number, and the rack and who's doing it. And the rack is very important because racks themselves are individual. They're metal, they bend, they move a little, so each rack could be different. Each spray arm moves differently. There could be a cracked bushing. We have two different types of system. Notice this is like a fan system with larger orifices for the water. Low impingement. This is a high impingement. Notice that these are smaller holes. And again, it depends on what type of washer, but you want to make sure that they're always clean. So you might have a test that passes on one rack and not on another. Why? Because that rack is out of alignment. It doesn't match up with the coupling process. When you have to manually load anybody's rack inside their washer, you want to make sure it's lined up with the coupler. This coupler system's on the side, so you want to make sure it'll be correct. If you push it too far, when this comes out, you're not going to get all the water. So if you're manually feeding the rack in, make sure whatever coupler system it's lined up properly. So that's why you should number your racks, and then if there's a failure, you look at that rack and you know which rack to go back to. So again, this is a check sheet that you'll put all your data and your information on, and then you'll keep it and file it. Just as we talked about the aqua test, you will put that data here, you'll put your temperature there, and you'll go from there.